Hey, good evening, friends. Grab your pipe and stuff it full of your favorite blend and join me in a pipe. Tonight I'm smoking some MA Smoke Shop's #1 selling blend IQ. And what I'm going to smoke it with tonight is a little basket pipe that I bought from MA's a few months ago. Actually, my dad indirectly bought this for me. But it's a little rusticated. I love this off coloring here. That's how it comes. But it's a nice looking rustic pipe, and of course I love those saddle type stems on it, saddle bit stems. Excuse me. And like I say, I've been nursing a cold off and on for the last 3 or 4 days and sinus drainage. But I'm gonna fire it up and actually refire it up. Did get some good news. Our son proposed to his girl tonight. He got her. He went from New Orleans over to Baton Rouge today and got the ring. He was going to give it to her this weekend, and of course couldn't wait. So he proposed, and she said yes. So we are very excited about an addition to our family. Hopefully in the next 6 or 8 months. We're looking forward to that. Very nice girl. His mother and I think a lot of her, and she's a New Orleans girl, South Louisiana, and just very excited for him. You know, he was lucky to find her. You know, she's. I told him there wasn't many good girls left. I had married one of the last, and he looked up and found one. So I'm mighty happy for it. But watched several of y'all's videos tonight. Some good ones out there. Pipe and Chat. She got a new one out. It's talking about some bicycle riding and different things, and that's a good-looking pipe you got there. And it's certainly beginning to take on its character, like you and I've talked about back and forth. Had a little blemish on it, and just like I say, give it some time. That thing it'll play out, and that's one of the things I enjoy most about pipes is watching them take on their own little unique characteristics. You know, they develop a character of their own, and that's always interesting and fun. I talked to old friend Alan Woods tonight on the phone. He and I had PM'd back and forth our numbers, and he was going to help me how to do some copy and paste where I could link some of you folks' channels and whatnot when I'm giving shout outs. And was going to try to call him yesterday and just got in a little bit too late last night from work, a little later than I felt comfortable calling, although he said to call 11 to 11. I'm a night owl, but you know, it was 10:30 and I just hated to, 10:15, I just hated to call that late, even though he said it was okay. But I called Alan. I figured I'd call him about 30 minutes, and 15, 20 minutes, or maybe 30, and I think we were on the phone nearly 2 hours. Just really enjoyed my visit with him. That's the first time outside of YouTube videos, just back and forth, that he and I had met. We'd PM some. Alan's a really nice guy. If you hadn't subbed him, he goes by the name of Ozzy Oz. His new YouTube channel. He's an old presenter that had got away and then came back. Give him a shot. He's a good guy. You'll enjoy his videos. Same way with Pipe and Chat. Hey, Pipe and Chat's fairly new. If you hadn't subscribed, be sure to do that. He's a good young guy. Really enjoy his too. But yeah, guy. I mean, I've Skyped with a couple of guys, Keith Graham, back, and I need to Skype again with Keith. I've been telling him I was going to, but it's that's about as close as some of us may come to meeting, And but Alan and I had a good visit and talk about blends and what we'd been up to and just life in general and our families and talked about Duck Dynasty, which is filmed here in West Monroe where I live, and like I say, talked a lot about pipes and different tobacco blends. And Alan, I've got you several samples already bagged up. All I got to do is put them in the mail. I'm gonna shoot them to you tomorrow. Got you several blends. Some I had a little extra of. You'll see some of them I was running a little low of, and I, mainly just want you to be able to. I know you're supposed to make an order from MA's right here coming up in the next few days, probably in the next week or so, and I know you're interested in the Outlaw blend, Wall Street. Wanted you to try those before you buy them, and then of course some others. You and I had talked about maybe some you were interested in, maybe a maple blend. I'm sending you some Sutliff Private Stock Maple Leaf. I think you'll really like it. And another one that is really stout, aromatic, heavy rum, Barbados Plantation. It's a Sutliff Private Stock. Heavy liqueur based. I think you're going to like it though. But get ready for it's going to build some cake in your pipe though. It don't take long. But excuse me. Just wanted to stop in, say hello. And talking to Alan on the phone tonight again made me think about the friendships on here, and I really cherish each and every one of y'all's friendship. Several of us have gotten close. There's 7, 8, 10, 12 of us that in my little circle that follow my channel, and I follow your channel. That and of course I watch everybody's videos, but it's just you're always going to have people that follow you more, that you interact with more on a regular basis, and but it made me think about all of our friendships, and it's something that I cherish, and more so than getting subs, and that's not what it's all about. It's about friendship and the camaraderie and the of pipe smoking and sharing blends and pipes. And oh, by the way, I bought a pipe today on eBay. I took Guy Witherspoon's advice, got on eBay, and did not expect to win it, but I did. And it really shocked me that it didn't. That it didn't take off and run. I watched it go from $10 all the way up to where, and I only paid $30 for it. But it is a Hardcastle, which is a made by Dunhill, which is what they, their Blims, their blemish pipes, and their seconds. Something that's not good enough for a Dunhill, they'll put the name Hardcastle on it. I did a little research before I started bidding. I got online and looked at some prices, and I knew they were running from $75 to $140, and I got this one for $30. It's an unsmoked pipe. It just said vintage, so I honestly don't know. It could be a year old, it could be 10 years, it could be 30 years old. And when some of y'all see it, maybe you can help me with that and kind of determine more of what year, what decade it came from. And it may be 2 months old. I don't know. It just said vintage, but it is a bulldog shape. I've been looking for a bulldog for a long time. It was not extremely high on my priority list, but I seen the pipe, I liked it, and I put in $30 as my maximum bid. Matter of fact, I had left and went to work. It was playing back and forth, $15, $18, $19, and so I had to go to work this morning. I just put in as a maximum bid of $30. When I left, I had bid $19. I was the highest bidder. Got back. Of course, it did go up to $30, and I barely got it. The guy or the person under me was 29. So, but that person let it go. Like I say, I wanted a bulldog, but going to spend $75, $80, $100 on one. There were some other shapes that I wanted first, but I'm tickled to death to have gotten this one for that. Expecting it, I think, around Wednesday. So as soon as I get it, it's coming to my work, so I may already open it by then. I'm sure I'm going to open it as soon as it gets there, but I'll surely come home and make a video and show y'all the pipe. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up, and we'll catch up with you down the road. And until then, I hope God richly blesses you. Everybody take care. Have a good rest of the week, a good Memorial Day weekend, and I'll see you for then. Though we'll do another video. God bless.